Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? We got Assel, we got Bartman, Cassandra Reed, thank you for your donation. Andrew, welcome. How you doing? Nakona, what is going on? We got Deep, how you doing? Good to see you. Ananya, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you as well. We got everybody here tonight. CJ, what is going on? Good to see you too. Now I've got good news. We have the Tarot Tower. We have the Tarot Tower. Now we need to fix it. But we have the Tarot Tower cam. It fell on the floor yesterday, and I thought it was a goner. The light went out, and there was nobody home. I thought it was goner. I thought we were screwed, but it has survived. It lives. It has survived another day. So that's good news. Anyway, Cassandra wants to know, we'll look at the job from the interview tomorrow. Ooh, nice. We got an interview coming up tomorrow. We need this job. Job looks pretty good. We spent all this time interviewing. We need to find out what's the dealio. What is the dealio? Now let's go to the Tarot Tower camera that's now fixed. Let's start out with a cat tarot. A cat tarot. If I'm going to get a job, I'm going to get one by using the Grimalkin tarot. That's what I'm saying. Using the Grimalkin tarot. I think that's going to be what we need. Cassandra, what do you think? Cassandra, let me know what you think about the Grimalkin tarot. And what do you think about cats? Do you like cats? If you do, this is your deck. I mean, this is one of the decks. It was back in the old days when tarot wasn't $60 for a deck. It was back in the old days, my friends, when tarot was not $60 a deck like it is today on Kickstarter. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Get 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, and Justice. I think so. I think that you do get the job. I think there's a lot of good things with the job. Now, Nancy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Olive, what's going on? Good to see you. You love cats. Well, you'll like this deck then. I'm just saying, lots and lots of cats. All right. I mean, 8 of Cups says you do have to abandon something. Well, what could it be? Tiara, welcome. How you doing? It looks like that we have to leave another job, maybe. Maybe this job has some sacrifices built into it, like maybe there's a longer commute. Nadia, thank you for your donation. Sarah, thank you for your donation. It looks like we need to abandon something to leave something. Maybe you're leaving another job. Maybe you're leaving this nice, cushy thing that you got going on where you sit at home. I don't know what's going on, but you have to abandon something. You have to leave something. Ace of Cups says the new opportunity is there. The excitement is there. The new match is there. And that's going to be exciting for you because I love it, the Ace of Cups with a new job. That a little bit of an excitement, a little bit of an investment. It has some good stuff in there. And the 6 of Cups, they're very welcoming to you, right? You have that beautiful connection between the two kitties. They're very welcoming, a very emotional type of thing. It's good news. They like you. There's some good emotions in the air. And Justice, balancing it out, getting in there, getting that job. I think you do get it. Now, do you see a lot of the tarot cards that I'd love to see in this reading? Like the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I don't really see that. It's almost like there's a lot of emotion with this job. Maybe this is something you've been wanting for a while. Maybe this is something that you have been leaning towards or trying to get or something like that. Or this is sort of a bittersweet opportunity for you. But I'm just saying, it does look interesting. It does look cool indeed. And I do think, again, that you end up getting the job. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now we got a ton of readings to do already. Nancy, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. How will my love life be in the remainder of the year? Because there's not much left of the year. We're getting into that mode where there's just not much left of the year. So that's good and bad, right? The good news is we're kind of wrapping it up. We're ready for 2022. Any of the excitement, any of the good things waiting for us in 2022 is going to be in the queue. But it does feel like that we're sort of closing in on that 2021 conclusion of what can I get done? How many things are still outstanding? What kind of things are going to be expected of me from now to the end of the year? What can I get? How can I accomplish things and stuff like that? Anyway, love life for the remainder of the year. Nanya, let's look at it. Queen of Swords, strength, got Three of Swords, and the Hierophant. It does feel like something thick and interesting and beefy is coming up. I don't think it's going to be concluded by the end of the year. I think you have an opportunity, or there's something coming that makes a lot of, that's very powerful, or it has a lot of energy into it, or has a lot of things in it that you're interested in. Tarot and such, what's going on? Good to see you. You got the Three of Swords in the middle of this. Could this be a breakup? Could this be something that we expected, that we were counting on, that we were excited about, that doesn't really pan out by the end of the year? That could be it. That could be it. The Three of Swords is kind of some of the expectations not fulfilled, some of the things not getting there. The Hierophant says there's something serious, though. There's something maybe big coming. Maybe there's a dawn of something bigger, a dawn of a larger circumstance, a dawn of something that could be exciting, that could be something that we want to focus on and get excited about. The Hierophant is something larger, something bigger than us, that is hovering, that is occurring, that is making the grade, and it could be coming soon. Strength is a good card, too. It says being patient throughout the year, throughout the remainder of the 2.5 months that we have is going to be prudent for you, and it's going to be good, right? Because you do want that strength. We do want some patience. We don't want to force things. We don't want to get in a situation where we're just struggling to get things done. You definitely want that open door. You want things to happen naturally. I think that's the way it's going to go. KD and Crystal, what's going on? Queen of Swords says, be careful. Be careful what comes this year, because it may not be ideal for you. It may be something that you want to hang out with or be a little more patient with. Maybe you don't want to jump on big opportunities that happened this year. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Should we go to the Wickham house? Do we go to the Wickham house? Well, let's see. Hang on. I got things to. What time do they close? Okay. All right. Let's see. Should we go for the Wickham house? That sounds like a haunted house, Nancy. Nancy. I don't mean to pry, Nancy. Nancy, something about the Wickham house. It sounds haunted. It sounds like there's a ghost up in there. I'm just saying now. Charisma, what's going on? It's good to see you. I love seeing you every day. Well, you're not here every day, but every day that you're here, I'm happy to see you. All right, Nancy. Nancy, is it haunted, Nancy? Nancy, you can tell us. Nancy, you can confess. Nancy, you can confess if that thing is haunted. We want to know, because I've been just saying the Wickham house has some energy around it. I already feel it. I already feel something's going on over there. Something's up. Something's going on over there. And I'm going to use this tarot deck, which I don't have the box for. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have the box for this. I definitely don't have the box for this. All right. Anyway, let's see. Odile, welcome. How you doing? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably butchering it, but I mean, Odile, that's what I do. That is what I do. It may be haunted. I'm just saying, we may have some things over there. We may be haunted. It may be haunted by a fish. Maybe it may be haunted by maybe a fish. Maybe there's a Pisces in there. I don't know. KSW, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, KSW. How you doing over there? KSW, thank you for your donation. All right. The Wickham house, should we go for it? Should we tackle it? Should we take a step towards it? 7 of Wands says, maybe not. 7 of Pentacles says, it could be good. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. This is a weird one. You do have 50-50 split going on here. So, I mean, you do have a sort of a weird thing here. Knight of Swords says go for it. Knight of Swords is a movement card. They're moving, they're rushing, they're just getting it on. They're trying to get it moving, trying to get that excitement, trying to get things going as it goes. King of Swords almost says that there's something else happening though, right? It says there's more complexity within this than we realize. There could be more moving parts than it could be manageable and whatnot. I'm just saying. Nikona and HK, thank you for your donation. And Tiara, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Up to you. What's going on? It is up to you indeed. But that King of Swords. The King of Swords is kind of weird. It says if you're going to do it, you need to do it now. Entertainment purposes only, never buy a house based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But it says if you're going to do it, take the action now. The King of Swords taking a step up, getting that step, getting that next thing going. The Knight of Swords taking that risk, taking that launching in that adventure. 7 of Wands. It says there could be some factors working against us getting it going. But the 7 of Pentacles says overall, it looks like a good investment. The Wickham house, ghosts or no ghosts, looks like a decent investment indeed. I'm just saying, I am just saying it doesn't look half bad. It does not look half bad. So, a mixed reaction in the cards, Nancy. But overall, I would say go for it. I would say that is a thumbs up. We're going with a thumbs up overall on this. Anyway, moving on to Nadia. Would Cancer respond to a message that I send? Let's see, Nadia, you got your eye on that Cancer? Got your eye on that Cancer? I mean, sometimes the Cancer is what you need. Sometimes the Cancer, that whole family, the family unit thing and all of that good stuff is kind of what you need in life, right? Nadia, you know what I'm saying? We're going to the Tarot Tower. We are picking up the Modern Love Tarot because I think that's going to be one of those that's going to be able to answer the question well. Nadia knows. Nadia understands the power. Nadia understands the power of that Modern Love Tarot. I need to redo that and make that bigger. Don't you think? I mean, pipe in here. I need to redo that and make that a little bit bigger because it's kind of small. That's what she said. Philippe, what's going on? All right. I mean, let's see. Would the Cancer respond if I sent a message? I mean, yeah. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. I like it. That's my thumbs up. That is my thumb. Well, my thumb up. That's singular. That's my thumbs up on that. Why do we say that? Because this is the most obvious, easy read in the history of tarot cards. Ace of Swords, the beginning of the communication, the beginning of the talk, getting all of this stuff set up, getting all of this stuff excited and where we need it to be. The Ace of Swords makes it happen, makes the grade, makes everything happen. Six of Wands, Lord of Victory. Yes, Lord of Victory. And the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Nadia, are you ready for them to respond? Are you really ready? That's kind of what this is asking. Are you fully prepared for what they're going to say? Because you asked if they're going to respond. You didn't ask if they were going to respond well, now did you? You asked if they would respond. And I say, yeah. But the Page of Cups says they may not be in that mode. They may still be working off emotions. And sometimes emotions can get caught up, can get throttled, can get really worked up. And we don't, I'm just saying, we want to know. We want to know. This Sarah wants a tarot of oppositions. Sure, why not? And Sarah had a question in chat too. All right, Sarah, what you got going on, girl? I met him last night. Oh my. Sarah could be your soulmate, or maybe not. Okay, you met him last night. I'm not sure what to do. Let's see what the cards say. Sarah, you're in that mode to where you don't know if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad. You don't really know. You don't really know. Let's find out. Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Well, I think people looking at me in public, it really is just my anxiety any deck you want. KD, maybe they're looking at your butt. I mean, KD, if you got a nice one, I'm just saying, okay, that's okay. Anyway. All right, KD, I don't know. KD, we'll answer your question here in a minute. All right, you met him last night. You want the Tarot of Oppositions. See, I almost screwed that up. I caught myself. All right. Not sure what to do. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Hopefully, they're going to say something decent, something good. I'm hesitant, as you know. Sarah, it's good to be hesitant nowadays. With COVID stuff, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on indeed. Okay, Tarot of Oppositions. I actually didn't script the reading. I got you the tarot that you wanted this time. Okay, Temperance. It's out of balance. Okay, we got that. Two of Wands reversed. Oh, man, is it reversed? Yeah, I mean, it is kind of really hanging on. And the Four of Swords, reverse. A lot of reverse. Big Cleo, thanks for your other donation. Man, it does feel like this is hanging on by a thread. Okay, what the tarot says, it's imbalanced. It feels like it's just not going to work. It feels like there's some things that are off balance, things that are off kilter, things that are just not going to be flowing the way that you want them to flow. You have a dry spell over here with this water coming in. It feels like that there is a dry spell when we get on that, right? But it feels like that this dry spell is going to be extended. This dry spell is going to be challenged to get this done on time as far as that goes and to get it done well. Two of Wands is you're kind of hanging by a thread. It's like, they're okay. I don't know a lot about them, I'm not sure how to proceed. It feels like proceed with caution. Tosh, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It feels like proceed with caution, but hang on. Hang on a little bit. Don't put a lot of stuff into it. Just proceed with caution as it goes. Because the Four of Swords says it's going to move quickly and you're going to get a result pretty quickly. You're not going to have to wait a long time. You're not going to have to dig up their life history. You're not going to have to run a credit report on them. I'm just saying it's going to become very apparent very quickly where you should go with this relationship. So, Sarah, I say you hop in and enjoy. Hop in and enjoy that boy. I'm just saying. That's what I'm talking about. Derek, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay. All right, we're getting too excited over here. This is one of those nights where everything is going rocket. Everything is just rocking the house. This is one of those nights where everything is rocking the house. All right, I mean, can we declare it a party already? We just started. We can't. Oh, okay, we can declare it a party. All right. All right, y'all insist. Nancy, should I go back with the LHC job? Should I get that job moving? Should I get that job going? Should I go back with the old school, the old style job? Nancy, maybe. Let's see what the tarot says. We'll keep using the tarot oppositions because that's what we do. We get a tarot deck out and we don't feel like getting another one. I'm just saying. We broke the tarot tower camera so many times. I resuscitated it today. I put the defibrillator right on its nipples, and I resuscitated the tarot tower cam. I resuscitated that damn tarot tower cam right on the nipples. Should I go back with the LHC job? What's the deal with the Four of Swords tonight? I shuffled the Jesus out of that. I shuffled the Jesus out of that card. And I got the Four of Swords again in the same position again. Okay, Four of Swords, I would say no, not really. Three of Pentacles says yes. Five of Wands says yes. I would say go for it. Okay, now, I would take the temperature of the job first. I would see, number one, what's changed. What is opportunities have changed? What things are there that are going to be different than what was there before? Second thing I would look is who is there, because I think somebody started that could potentially be a problem. You need to understand who is there, who's going to be the drama starter, who's going to be around. If you have any contacts in there, I would definitely check it out first. You need to research. Overall, the Three of Pentacles says thumbs up, let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's throw it in the mix. Let's get it done. Three of Pentacles. I love the Three of Pentacles for getting a new job. But the Five of Wands, so there's somebody there that could be causing drama, could be causing some issues with you. You definitely want to research that first. Nancy, you definitely want to research that first and make sure they ain't there. Make sure that things are going to be okay before you fully commit. You fully commit. Ain't nobody got time for drama nowadays. KSW knows what I'm talking about. KSW says, want to know what's coming up concerning a situation with family members around money. Family members around money. Okay. Tarot of Oppositions is out for this. Instead, we're going to the Tarot Tower. We're going to get a family member deck. If I'm a member of your family, get back. Tarot of Oppositions, behave. Get back in there. You stay. I would go with this deck right here. I think that this would call for the Gentle Tarot. I think the Gentle Tarot makes it, gets it done, gets it going on. Ella Wright, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, can you get a free reading? Maybe if we run out of donations. We do donations first. Will I be rich and how? Well, I mean, Ella, I'm just saying. That would be great to know too. Anyway. All right, let the mods, the mods gave you the rules. There you go. Want to know what's coming up? Comes the family situation. We got family members. Maybe we'll get a Six of Cups in here. This is kind of what I want to see. A little Six of Cups, Ten of Cups action, maybe a Ten of Pentacles action. I like it. Four of Wands would be great too. We got reversals. We got the Emperor. Not much you can do about that crap. We can do it all day. We can talk about it all day. We can party all day. We can get all this financial stuff worked out all day. It seems like there's not much you can do about it almost. The Root of Cups reversed. The Root of Cups reversed. Really? And you got the Judgment. You got the Ace of Stones. All right. It seems that there's somebody in control of this. It may not be you. It may not be you. It may be somebody different. Maybe somebody that you may not agree with at all. The Emperor reversed. All of that beef, all of that power that KSW could have had in this situation seems to have just left the building, just exited, stage left. There could be some difficulty getting a hang on this stuff, especially with the Ace of Stones. Ace of Stones. So there are some primary things involved here. There's some cashola wandering around. They're mixing, wandering, fooling around. There's some stuff going on. Ace of Stones, you got the competition. You got this person trying to get their hands on some money. You got this other person trying to get their hands on the same money. You got money changing hands. You got things going on in the background. You got deals happening. The family seems to be hopping and rocking and doing some stuff in the background. You don't even know what the hell is going on sometimes. Judgment says that there is something that kind of intervenes that helps this along, right? It helps it along a little bit. In other words, helps it along meaning that the situation is going to resolve itself. There's not something that's coming up that you need to be concerned about. The situation sort of handles itself per se. Root of Cups say definitely be away from it emotionally because you're going to get pretty upset with what's coming. I think that there is something drastic, something big that is coming through there. Love Tea Green is here. Thank you for your donation. Oh my God, Nexus is here. Nexus, what's going on? It is good to see you. But yeah, Judgment. There's a rebirth. There's something coming up. Rebirth, reincarnation. There's something happening that's going to sort of intervene in itself and get this sort of resolved. Maybe not the best way that you're interested in, though, but it will get it resolved. And again, not a lot of power with that. There's some money grab going on. There's some exciting things happening in the background that may not be too exciting for you. I don't know. But it feels like that you kind of have to be an observer, almost a passive observer. But the big thing here is that it is sort of be emotionally separated from it where you can, because I think the less you get into it emotionally, the more level-headed you can stay during this process, the better off you are going to be. Bottom line. Anyway, a lot of beef in that reading. Hopefully it had something that was decent. I don't know. Anyway, KSW, thank you for always being a supporter. KSW is a huge supporter of mine. If you don't know, KSW is a big supporter. I appreciate you, KSW. All right, HK, Xander's current feelings towards me. The best part of Xander is saying their name, Xander. I have no idea. HK, I have no idea how you pronounce that. Let me know how you pronounce that. What are the current feelings for you? I'm going to use the modern love. See, I got y'all excited about the modern love, and then I threw it away. I tossed it like, you get the tail of the shrimp. You're eating the shrimp, you get the tail, and you just toss it away like it ain't nothing. That's probably good food. That's probably good eats. I don't know. I've never ate a shrimp tail, but you end up tossing it away, and that's what I did with this deck. We have to get it back. We have to get it back and get some reads for it. Xander, I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know how you pronounce that, HK, because you're kind of interested in Xander. Just saying now, you're kind of interested in Xander, so I want to be sure not to butcher it every time, because you're not going to come back. You're going to be, you're going to be on somebody else's stream, and you're going to say, okay, HK is going to be on somebody else's stream, and they're going to say, I used to go to that stupid tarot oracle guy, but he never could get Xander pronounced correctly, so I left. I don't want you to be like that. I want to respect you. I want you to tell me how to pronounce it. Samantha, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay. Spiritualist, what's going on? Got the Five of Pentacles. All right. Got the Three of Pentacles. Got the Queen of Wands. This is something that they're working on a resolution, it feels like. They're working through something, right? We're working through something. We're working on a resolution. We're processing something. We're trying to get something done. Three of Pentacles, we're working on it, basically. When you say with feelings, what does that mean? You get like work cards and a feeling reading, right? I should do a video on that. But, I mean, you do have the Three of Pentacles next to the Five of Pentacles. I almost feel like maybe there were some challenges between you, or maybe there was something that was not optimal between you, or maybe a challenging interaction, or maybe there's some distance, or there's something in between here that just needs to be resolved overall. And it seems like we're working on that. We're working to fix that, working to resolve that. Queen of Wands says, ain't going to be no thing. Ain't going to be no thing. It's not going to be a problem at all. Amy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got 10 billion donations. What are we at? We got 28 donations already. All right, cool. We just started 30 minutes ago, so hey, that's all right. Anyway, yeah, the Queen of Wands says, do as you normally would do here. In other words, don't do anything just exceptionally brazen. Don't completely disconnect from it. Do as you always do. Approach this very casually. Approach it like you always approach it, and I think it's going to work out the best for you. But it seems to be kind of rough graduating into a little bit better as it goes. Spiritualist, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. I'm just saying, we got Nakona with a question below. Nakona wants to know something. I have no idea what Nakona wants to know. Let me scroll down and find out what it is. Because maybe it's something really cool. Of course it is. Nakona asks, will I ever become excited about my current career? Oh my God, that's a trick question. Or will I find something that I need to be passionate about? You need to be passionate. I'm just saying, Nakona. You need passion in your life. You need passion in your life. The more passion that you have for the more variety of things, for the more cool things, for the more thick things, for the more exciting things, the better off you are, the longer you're going to live, the happier your ass is going to be. If you have passion about tarot, even if it's not your career, if you just have these passions going, that is going to be exciting indeed. Now, let's see if Nakona is going to be excited about their career, because apparently we're not too excited. I mean, you do have the 9 of Cups. It seems like we've hit a pinnacle. We've hit a pinnacle of just the top of the hill, and we're kind of going on this downside now. It feels like a lot of this stuff is sort of burned out. We're kind of getting repetitive. It feels like a lot of things in the career just aren't as exciting as they used to be. A lot of the things are becoming repetitive. We got things that are working against us. It feels like the career is sort of dead ending with that. You see the 10 of Swords means? The 10 of Swords means find something else. Find something else. You got to cut it out. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You got to cut it out. You see that? It says divorce certificate. You got to get a divorce from that, girl. Got to get a divorce from that and find your passion. Because when you find that passion, you are going to work your ass off at that. And people are going to be like, oh my God, Nakona, I can't even stop Nakona from working. I can't stop Nakona. It's just nonstop passion. It's nonstop excitement. It feels like I just can't do anything about it. They just basically just steamroll. They steamroll everything because they're excited, they're passionate, they're in love with everything that they do. And that's kind of where you want. That's kind of where you want to be. And I think that's where you're going to be. 6 of Swords says there's a long journey ahead of you to find your passion, but you can't find it. You can't get it done. You can't make money with it. Look at me. I'm reading tarot on the internet. Jesus. I'm reading tarot on the internet. Why? Because that's my passion. That's what I'm excited about. You can hear it in my voice. My neighbors can hear my ass screaming right now because I am excited about tarot cards. What I do for a living? I write math engines. I'm a programmer, but my passion is tarot, and I do tarot. And hey, this is actually, approaching a living for me. So I'm just saying, if you pursue your passion, getting it in and getting it done could be something that actually makes it great for you. Anyway, Tiara, how's Jake feeling for me? Would he be willing to forgive the past and keep talking? That's all you need. That's all you need is finding out if they will keep talking. Okay, we sort of burned out on this one. I do want to use something different tonight. I know we just unboxed and we just did the Somnia Tarot. Now everybody's like ragging all over these borders. And I'm just saying, I agree. Everybody's ragging all over the borders. It's brutal on the borders, the Somnia Tarot. But some people may love it. Some people may hate it. I don't know. We'll find out, TR, what you think about that. But we need to find out what Jake is feeling for you. Can we get it done? Can we get a 7 of Swords action? Can we get a judgment card 20? Can we get that judgment card up in there? Get the rebirth, the reincarnation? Maybe. Can they forgive us? Can they work it out? Can we get it done? The world says, yeah. The world says, yeah, that's a great start for the read. I like the world. I think the world has a lot of things to say. I think it's a very vocal card at the end of the day. I could do like a 30-minute lesson on just the world card. I'm being totally serious. There's so much crap in here. The world is a great card. It is something we'd be willing to do that. 3 of Coins, though. 3 of Coins being reversed. Ace of Coins being reversed. The Temperance being right side up. It is something that needs to be approached delicately, something that needs a strategy behind it, something that needs some care and some love given to it. Does that make sense? It's not something I can just pick up the phone and go, hey, Jake, what's going on? it feels like that there needs to be some things happening in between there. It feels like we need to approach this delicately, get it done. It feels like there's not a lot of work involved, but there is a lot of negotiation or getting back to where we are, sort of getting into that mode that we need to be in. Three of Coins is working at it. I don't think it's going to work out, right? If we just approach it logically, we need to approach it emotionally, approach it delicately and carefully. And I think we can get a lot of stuff done. Ace of Coins says, realize there's no really starting over. There's not really a big forgiveness thing in Jake. You definitely have to come at it from a different angle, basically, and just sort of look at it for a new opportunity, getting things beginning again. It's going to be more positive and whatnot. Temperance says, if we get that balanced out, I think it is quite possible indeed. The World card says so. The World card is the number one card over there. I like it, and I think it says there is a lot of stuff happening with that. Overall, I'll say thumbs up. If approached correctly, if done correctly, if handled appropriately, I think I like it. I like it a lot. KD says, I got a question, and I got a question below. KD says, when I think people will look at me in public, are they really, or is it just my anxiety? Any deck you want, any deck I want. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, KD. We're going all out tonight. Hang on. Hang on. We're going to get a deck we haven't ever used before. We're going to get a deck we haven't used in literally like a decade. We're going to read with the symbol on. You said any deck that I want. KD. We're going for the symbol on. We're going for the symbol on, KD. I know KD's like, if you predicted that one, kudos to you. Whoever, if anybody's a psychic medium, says, I predicted he's going to use a symbol on for this one, kudos to you, because that was way out on the left field, but it's sitting there. I might as well pull it out. That's what he said. All right. When I think of people looking at me, is it the anxiety? Is it the anxiety? Or are they actually looking at me? Are they actually looking at me? I would say it is your anxiety. It is anxiety. Nakona, thank you for your donation. That face on the symbol on KD. KD, come on. KD, give it up. Look at that. Nakona's donation's right beside you, KD. Look at that. Look at that anxiety up there. KD, you have a little bit of an anxiety thing going on. A little bit of an anxiety thing going on. It feels like that there is something happening with there. I'm just like, I'm not saying they aren't looking at you. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm saying there is some anxiety built into there just based upon the card. And then we have just kind of this moon type feel with this, right? Sort of trapped in here, sort of hidden. Some of this is you're kind of concerned about what other people think about you. Or a little bit, right? I'm a little bit concerned about what other people think about me, what their impressions are of me. How can I deal with this? Is this going to be something that they like or they don't like, or something's going on with that? Overall, I think that you are a beautiful and amazing human being. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful and amazing human being that is KD. And if people want to look at you, they're looking at you like because you're cute, you're amazing, and you have a good energy about you. You're cute, you're amazing, and you have a great energy about you, just like this card right here. But I'm not saying there's no anxiety. There is a little bit. We're a little bit concerned. We kind of want to stay hidden. We don't really want to show the real KD to everybody. We're kind of, concerned sometimes maybe. But I think that when people see you, they see a wonderful person is what they see. I'm just saying. It's a little bit of a mix. You didn't see that coming, did you? Didn't see it coming. Yazamin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. KD. I'm just saying. Symbolon, I guess. Yeah, it is a symbolon. See? The symbolon. The symbolon. If you can, I know the lighting's weird here. I'm sorry. Symbolon. It's kind of a niche deck, but I really like it. Actually really like it. There's a lot of documentation on this deck. But anyway, sometimes I gotta go just pure symbolism in the deck and intuition. Does R think of me frequently? I'm just saying. Big Cleo wants to know if R is out there checking them out. If R is out there thinking of them, considering them, and all of that other stuff. That's what happens sometimes. The deck has no numbers. It does have symbols in it. The book does go into some of the symbols and whatnot with because it's called the symbolon. So anyway, yeah. I didn't memorize all of that stuff. I mean, see, this is something that I talked about last week in my Patreon only stream. I said the problem with all of these niche decks is they're fantastic if you can memorize them and use them every day. But the minute you don't use them, the minute it's been 3 months, 6 months, and you haven't used them, you pull it out, and you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and now you're like, okay, does R think of me frequently? 9, kinda, yeah. You got the 2, yeah. And I like the queen. I would say yes. I would say yes. This looks nice. This looks really nice. I really enjoy it. I would say sometimes the thoughts are not great, but a lot of times the thoughts are. I think they have thoughts of connecting with you. They have thoughts, they have fantasies of connecting with you, getting into all of this stuff. And, you know, they're sort of invested. They do have an investment in you. They have an investment in, you know, thinking about you and what it could be and thinking about you and what you're doing and how you're doing. And, you know, it goes back and forth with that. So I'm going to say absolutely thumbs up on that. I like it. A little bit of that. Can we get some love? Can we get some love balloons too? I mean, love balloons too. Come on. Come on. Love balloons too. What deck is this? This is a deck that, okay, this is the Tarot of the Rainbow. My bad. The Tarot of the Rainbow. That is what this deck is indeed. Big Cleo also wanted to know something else. Will R come to me and ask to be with him in the future? So they are thinking about you. You just had the 2 of Cups. I like it a lot. Layla, what's going on? Okay. Layla, you were choice A yesterday. You were choice A. We had A, B, or C, and A was Layla. Okay, now, 2 of Cups. So the options of coming towards you, the options of being together are on the table. Bottom line, are on the table. So you knew the minute I drew the next reading that we're not going to get something terrible. You know, you're not going to get something terrible. You just aren't. You have 2 majors. I like it. Really good. It says this is something that is a good investment to the future. Now, when you say future, you're looking at the 7 of Pentacles. Katie, thank you for your donation. You're looking at the 7 of Pentacles, meaning your investment, your time investment, your love investment, your emotions being there are good for this project or are good for this person, right? So the future is looking bright as far as connection with this person goes. Now, you do have the Justice card, and the Justice says, hey, we're getting together. We're getting that balance out. We're able to do that. Maybe not now, but the future when it's more in balance. I like it. It is something. They're going to take the opportunity. They're going to take the advantage, and they're going to come forward and go with that. Going with a thumbs up on that. I like that. We get a heart get some love emojis. Get a love emoji up in there. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. By the way, if you love these readings, if you love what's going on here, hit that like and sub button. It helps me survive. It helps me survive. It helps bring some new people in here, have some new people hanging out with us, grow the family a little bit, and get everybody hanging out here. I greatly appreciate that. Also lets me know that you like my content, because I don't know if you like my content or not, because, I mean, you know, I don't know. Anyway, Tosh, will I be able to buy an apartment at the end of 2022? I like it. Already, I'm tempted just to say yes straight up. I'm tempted to say yes straight up. It feels like we're getting some good cards in here, Tosh. Say it now. Gonna get some good cards in here for you, because it feels like something's up. Something's up with this apartment and the opportunities and whatnot that go with it. Let's go with this. Let's say the multitasking, the fiery aspect of that looks good. We get the contract, we get everything. We're searching, we're seeking, and I do think we find it. I think that's a thumbs up because I like that as well. Now, what do we got going on here? The big card that kind of cues me into yes is the searching and seeking card of the 3. We're searching, we're seeking, we're getting out there, we're putting ourselves out there, we're scanning, we're trying to find it. I think that we do get an apartment that's going to be great. We have the celebration card with the 3. This is also meeting some new people, having some new friends, having some great things coming out and checking it out. I think we have a lot of good contacts, make some new friends in this apartment. Absolutely able to get this apartment. Queen of Wands. That does say, make sure you get a good spot. You don't want to get a bad apartment interaction. And there's a lot of apartment rules, right? Lots and lots of rules for apartments. Number 1, you know, you got to go to the apartment on Friday night and make sure there's no drug deals going down, right? Drug deals on Friday night or gunshots on Friday night or something like that. That's when you want to write that apartment complex off. There are all sorts of rules about apartment hunting that you got to know. Maybe that's the next book I should write, is how to hunt for an apartment, right? Because, yeah, my neighbor got shot at one of my the apartment that I was at one time. And I went to the office and I said, I'm leaving because the neighbor just got shot last night. I'm leaving this apartment. And they said, you know, we're not gonna be able to break your lease for that excuse. I'm like, you're being freaking serious for me right now. They were like, yeah. And you had to break my lease anyway. I'm like, I'd rather not get shot and break my lease and have bad lease credit than get shot. So, you know, choices in life, I had to make them. But yeah, let's see, at another apartment where no, that's kind of a weird story. Let's not do that one. Anyway, will I get a food truck started? If I was going to do a food truck, I would go with a little Buddha tail. That's what I would say. Laugh my what? Yeah, I'm just saying. You got to go on Friday night and make sure there's nothing weird going down on Friday night. Second thing you got to do at an apartment complex is make sure there's parking. The number one thing you're going to have problems with in an apartment complex is parking. Unless you have an assigned parking spot, and even if you have one of those, you're going to have problems parking. If you have community parking where everybody parks, you need to go at like after hours on a weekday, right? Like Wednesday at 7 p.m. and make sure there's parking beside the building that you're looking to get in. Otherwise, if there's like no parking within, and you have to walk like half a mile to get to your apartment complex from your spot, I'm just saying, all sorts of things you need to do to get ready to move. Anyway, Derek, we'll look at my food truck started. The Star, yeah. Knight of Cups, yeah. Emperor, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think we got a thumbs up. I like it. Lizzie Poo, what's going on? Good to see you. We got Kiwai Cat, welcome. What's going on? All right, earlier I saw his shelf. Does anyone know what kind of shelf that is? It's so innovative from Cars. Well, you know what? You're talking about my Tarot Tower? There's a link in the description where I have a video that shows you how to build this tarot tower from scratch for $20. You can build it in like an hour. Link down there. Andrew already linked it. There you go. Anyway, it only costs $20. $20. All right. I get all excited. Derek, I'm sorry. Derek, I apologize. I personally apologize to you. We're talking about your food truck. I get freaking excited. Derek, you've been here before, I think. You know me. Okay. Anyway, the Star says yes. This is something that you're guided towards. This is something that you're excited about. You know how to cook. You know how to get that stuff out the door. You know how to get all this good stuff with the food truck going. It's going to be exciting for you. Knight of Cups, that's you riding along in your food truck. That's you serving drink, food, everybody lining up. You're going to have a lot of business. I like it a lot. And the Emperor, it is something you got to get started on. You got to take command of it. You got to run with it, right? You got to be in command of it. You can't wait for nobody else. You have to take command. You have to go forward. You get it done. I think it's going to be fantastic. How long is the queue? I think it's like 10. How long is the queue? Let's look. We just did Derek. So the queue is this. We got Love Tea next. We're going all the way down here. So that is the queue. Okay. All right. Love Tea, like I said, is next. Love Tea. All right. Love Tea. R's feelings for me currently. What is R feeling for me? Do they like me? Do they not like me? Let's find out what they do. Let's find out what is going on with R. We're going to use the Ferenc Painter. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. So that's the cue, Sarah. That's how it goes. We're doing this one. We're getting it done. Let's see how it looks for so far. Because, I hope R really likes you, because I do. I like you. Hopefully R likes you too. Let's see. Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Lovers. Oh my. Oh my. R has a little bit of a fascination for you. R is right on you. R is right on top of you. No pun intended. R is right on top of you right now. Ace of Swords wants that communication, wants something, understands that the communication is going to be important here. We're going to be excited about it and get it done. The Sun, they have all sorts of good things to say about you. All sorts of good things to say about you as it goes. And the Lovers, they're willing to just hump right now.
Music to make love to.
I mean, I'm just saying. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I mean, the Lover's card, the Sun card, the Ace of Swords cards, love to you. It doesn't get any better than that. Like, if you want to scale a 1 to 10 for like good versus, warm, lukewarm, and terrible, that's like a 9. That's like a 9. I mean, back me up. That's like a 9 for somebody's feelings for you. So I wouldn't, I mean, can we do the Hearts of Hearts? Can we do that? We haven't, how long it's been since we've done the Hearts of Hearts? It has been a long time. Andrew, back me up. How long has it been since you've seen the Heart of Hearts? Nancy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Kotoko, do I really need to see a doctor? Will I be able to self-cure? Kotoko. Entertainment purposes only, Kotoko, but that's kind of risky for me to read. Kotoko, that's the definition of a question that I can't take, that I really can't take. Yeah, that's one of those questions that I can get sued. So I try to avoid those questions that are going to get me sued. Anyway, and I want to reword it so that I can't get sued, but I don't think I can reword that. That is lawsuit potential right there. And Kotoko, did you have another question? Kotoko, let me know if you had another question. For the first time in a long time, that is a question not only I can't read, but I really can't reframe it either because YouTube might take me down. So I'm sorry. I'm going to get a whole lot of banned on that one. Anyway, Kotoko, let me know if you have an alternate question. I'd love to read you. You know I love you. Samantha, though, speaking of people that I love, Alyssa's current feelings towards me. Samantha, let's get that done. Let's get that done while we can get that done. All right. We're going to keep using the Frank Painter Tarot and find out what kind of feelings Alyssa does have for us. What kind of feelings does Alyssa have for us? Yeah, normally I would reword it, but that one is so specific that either YouTube will take me down or I could open myself up to a lawsuit. Neither one I want to deal with. Anyway, Alyssa's current feelings towards me. Queen of Swords. Oh, Samantha, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? That's kind of challenging. The Emperor, we get the 5. There's some challenges here, Samantha. I can tell you that. Alyssa has some challenges going on with that. Love apples. What's going on? Good to see you. The Queen of Swords is Corella Deville. It is somebody that is sort of challenging to deal with sometimes. The Emperor says sometimes we have a little bit of a power struggle with this particular person. Maybe they have some opinion that you don't know about or that they want to express maybe too much. And you're like, whoa. And then you have the 5 of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. This looks like a challenging person overall. It looks like somebody that wants to command, somebody that wants to tell you what to do. It looks like somebody that wants to sort of throw down. It looks like they just want to throw down at the moment. Maybe this is temporary. Maybe it's temporary. Samantha, only you can know. But I'm just saying, it is challenging indeed. PGV, what's going on? Thank you for your donation. And DC, join us. What is going on? Woo! All right. It's one of those nights where I need to calm down. Love apples. I need to calm down. I need some medication or something. I'm just saying. Nakona, what's going on? Good to see you. Your donation. All right, man. All right. Need to take a breath. And see. No, Kotoko, I don't know if Kotoko responded or not. I don't see anything yet. Kotoko, I'm waiting for your response. Amy, what's up, T.O.? Nothing's up. It's been a great day. It's been a fantastic week. I'm on vacation. I'm going to be on a cruise ship next week. Amy, it's going damn good. Amy, it's going fantastic. Okay, anyway. Will the BI clear? If so, when? All right. Yes or no question, and then a timeline for said yes or no question. And of course, we're going to use the little Buddha Tarot for this one. If you don't have the little Buddha tarot, what are you doing with your life? You need to pick one up. Go ahead and pick an extra one up while you're out. All right. With the BI clear, and if so, when is this going to happen? All right. Well, let's see if we got a yes or no. Let's find out yes or no first. King of Pentacles? That's looking nice. 5 of Wands, the Tower, and the 6 of Pentacles. Man, Amy, have you been waiting for this? Amy, how long have you been waiting for this? Like, what's going on here? Is this something you're waiting for? You've been, like, patient, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah. So, I mean, is something going on? Is something happening? Let's find out. King of Pentacles. It looks like something do come in. Not only King of Pentacles being the retired banker, having the resources that we need, having the clearance of whatever the BI is, but the 6 of Pentacles, getting the gift, getting that exchange, getting this something coming in with that, right? It feels like that you are going to get it cleared. Now, the 5 of Wands in the Tower. Oh man, there's something going on with that. The Tower, if it does clear, and I think it will, then it does feel like that there is sort of a collapse waiting to happen, or a sort of, something that is not going to be good with it, or a little bit of a challenging aspect of it. Whatever BI is, when it clears, it could be a little bit of a challenge. In the 5 of Wands, it's almost like you've been waiting for this or expecting this, or you've had to fight for it. You had to fight for it to get it done. I would say when. I would say months. Say like a couple of months, it feels like, basically. Anyway, that's my rate. I would go with a couple of months with that, and see what that is going to happen, and how it's going to happen, and what kind of things are going to go on with that. All right, Samantha. Will Alyssa and I work things out and be together again? Will it be before this month is over? Before the year is over? Let's find out how that goes. Indeed. We got spiritualists. We got Nakona. We got a bunch of people. In the queue. This is a rockin' night tonight. So I'm sorry if it takes a while to get you a read, but I'm just saying it's busy. Tonight. All right, looking at this, it's busy every night. It's a TO show. All right, we're going with a waterfall tarot on this one. I like it. Calming medication needed. I mean, I'm just saying. If it had an up or a downer, I'd definitely go for a downer with me. That's for sure. That is for sure. There is an edible shop that opened up down the street. I'm not saying entertainment purposes only, but I mean, I may have walked in there and shopped a little bit. Maybe, but maybe I need one that just calm down. I don't know. Samantha wants to know, will Alyssa and I work things out? Death or change is coming. Of course you will. It's not be a problem. The fighting does end. Now, Alyssa needs to chill out. Is what needs to happen. Alyssa needs to chill out, right? Kotoko, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Kotoko's back. Linda, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. It just says right now that the fighting is going to stop. Okay, Samantha, I would relax with it. The fighting is going to stop. That 5 of Wands in reverse. You know as well as me what that means. That means everything's going to smooth over. Everything's going to be all right. Here, look at this. Look at this. Here comes Alyssa right back to you. Alyssa's heading straight on back to you, looking back there at that fighting and saying, Samantha, we didn't need none of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We didn't need any of that. We should have just been together. You're like, I know, that's what I'm saying. Death says that Alyssa just changes their mind, changes their attitude. They have a moment of Jesus or whatever needs to happen over there. Linda, thank you for your donation. And Death said the changes occurred where they're looking back there. So we don't need no fighting. Ain't nobody got time for that. And the Emperor, right? I don't need to be in charge. I don't need all these little picky things. I'm just saying, Samantha, that's basically a long version of a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? A thumbs up. Because ain't nobody got time just to be bitter all the time. And you got to relax. I got these Ashagawa. I have no idea. These gummies, they're pretty good actually. Now gummies sound pretty good. All right, let's see what else is going on. We just have an edible stream where I just pop some edibles, you know what I'm saying? And I just see what happens. We do some readings. How long, but realize my passion and make it a career. So Nakona, if you just joined, me and Nakona, we decided that Nakona should pursue their damn passions because life is too short. You only live once. You don't live twice, 3 times a lady. You only live once. And you got to make that passion. You got to make it clear. You got to chase it. You got to make it happen. Anyway, how long does it take to realize that passion? The first thing you got is you got to, your strength. You got to become less patient. You got to become more passionate. And you got to sort of pursue that. You got to pursue that. You got to chase it. You got to get it going. Life is too short. Thank you for your donation over here. Look at you. Strength. It says, yeah, you're going to have to be less patient. You're going to have to be less calm, right? Okay? The devil. There's a lot of doubts you have, too, about chasing your passion. You have a lot of doubts. You're like, sometimes maybe I want to chase this. Sometimes I want to chase that. I'm not really sure. You got to get that devil. You got to reverse that card because being unsure, being stuck, being in that mode, you got to eliminate that and you got to chase the Knight of Wands. You got to get that fire under your booty. You got to get that fire under your booty and chase it and chase it. Chase it and make it happen. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. So, I mean, you're looking at that. You're looking at that. How long? Now. You know what the best time to start a small business is? It's 5 years ago. You know what the next best time to start a small business is? Is yesterday. All right. Spiritualist had a question. Spiritualist had a question, but I don't know what it was. Spiritualist, did I already do your question? I don't want to skip you. Anyway, Spiritualist, let me know if you had a question. Anyway, Spiritualist, I greatly appreciate that. Let me scroll up and check. Because my program is freaking out. We got Yasmin, Yasmina, we got Spiritualist, looking. I think I'm clear. Spiritualist, if you had a question, let me know. I don't see one. Okay. I don't even know what my passion is. Nakona, you got to figure it out. That's the fun part. Nakona, that's the best part, is figuring out the passion. It's just like the best part of having a baby is making the baby. All right, Yasmin. Should I move back home? Should I stay in France? That, my friends, that is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Well, Spiritualist, thank you for your generous support. I greatly appreciate that. All right, look at this. Move back home is going to be up here. Stay in France is going to be over here. We need to figure out which one we're going to do. Move back home. What does the temperature look like on that? Oh, that looks like a positive. That looks really good. This looks going to be hard to beat. I think that's going to be really hard to beat. You got a movement card here. Okay. We got swiftness. We got a movement card here. And we got a reward from work. We got a connection. We got a reward from doing the work. We got a positive outcome from doing this. This is going to be hard to beat. Moving back home is going to be difficult to beat. And yeah, you ain't going to beat it. Staying in France, it looks okay. It looks like something that you are passionate about. It looks like something that you are pretty excited about. France is nice. It feels like there's a lot of positive things. It's going to be hard to let go of. But moving back home wins by like a mile. Those two cards are nuts. Those are bananas. Is what that is. Yasmin. That is just straight up bananas. All right. Let's see. KD, are entities touching me? Can you show me on the doll, KD, where the entities have been touching you? You didn't specify a deck, so you're going to get the Symbolon again. You're going to get the Symbolon again, KD. See? You didn't see that coming either, did you? Did you, KD? You didn't see that coming. You didn't see that coming at all. All right. Let's see here. Entities touching me. Show me on the doll where entities touched you. Okay. Let's see, KD. I don't know. Maybe. He snorted. I did not snort. All right. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay. Are entities touching? Oh, man. KD, This deck was designed for you. There's only one deck that was literally designed for KD, and it's this one. It's this deck right here. I'm gonna go with entities are touching you. Entities are touching you indeed. I mean, something's touching you. There's for damn sure. Something's touching you. Something is definitely touching you. Now, they're not in a position to where they can touch you all they want to. I mean, they have, they seem to be restricted from touching you. Maybe they're in trouble for touching you, but you showed somebody on the doll where the entities have been touching you, and I think that they're in trouble now. I think that they're in trouble now as far as that goes. Now, you do have entities touching you at night, though. This is something that happens at night. I don't think it happens during the day, but sometimes, it's it. KD, you need to request this every. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the tarot tower over here. It's going on the tarot tower over here. And KD, from now on, it's going to be right handy because that is the deck for you. I mean, any reading you have, you need to specify the symbol on deck. That's going on the tarot tower just for KD because I need it handy. Okay. All right. Man, you never know. You never know what you're going to get. Never know what you're going to get when you pull out the tarot cards. All right. Let's see. We have a PayPal donation from Life is Too Short Indeed. Nothing like a fall cruise. Indeed. Cruise time. Indeed. Mines. Okay. Life is too short. What's your question? Life is too short. My program that captures chat is screwed up. And you probably posted your question somewhere, and I'm having to scroll around and try to find it, but I don't see it. I do see you requesting the Mons Tarot, but I don't see your question. Life is too short. If you can let me know what your question is, I would love to read your question in chat. All right, let's see. Anyway, KD, we got the tarot. Okay, Sarah wants a tarot of oppositions. KD, thank you for your other donation. Why are they touching me? What do they want? I mean, I'm just okay. Anyway, let's see. What was next? I really got thrown off base over here. Sarah, tarot of oppositions, but Sarah had a question. Let's see. Sarah's question is something. Sarah's question. Stream, consider reverse source, or which way relationship go? Okay. Considering reversed Four of Swords, which way would the relationship go? Let's find out. Let's get my tarot because I read good with my tarot. I mean, that's what just happens. That KD has a deck dedicated to you. I mean, just saying, KD needs one. KD needs one. All right. Considering the reversed Four of Swords, which way will the relationship go? It feels like it's something steady but boring. Steady but boring is what I have. Something dull, kind of boring, not as exciting as what you need in your life, not as thrilling as what you would love to go forward. It seems like it's just kind of dull. It's kind of dull, and you end up looking for something else. Now, do we have stability? The Wheel of Fortune? Sure. Do we fall asleep? Do we yawn after a certain amount of time in this relationship? Sure. The Three of Wands. Maybe it's time for something different, a little more exciting, a little more adventurous as it goes with that. Seven of Cups, there are a lot of fish in the sea. Sarah, I'm just saying, it seems like something you should dive in, have fun with, go for. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't put like a ton of effort into it. All right. Now, while we have my deck of cards out there, we got a Kotoko has come back and let us know all of the new questions Kotoko has. Now, we couldn't read the first one, which is this one. Do I really need to see a doctor? I don't want to get sued. So, let's see. Should we heal by myself? Okay. So that's modified into, will I feel better being alone? Will the hubby be able to help? Okay, let's do that one. We can do that one. I like it a lot. Very Scorpio of you. Nakona, I'm, Nakona. I'm in a relationship with a Scorpio, so I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Will I feel better being alone? Will my hubby be able to help? All right. We need one more card in here. Let's find it. 10 of Swords. Will the hubby be able to help? Yeah. Limited, yes. Limited help, yes. The Seven of Wands is almost like you don't see eye to eye on some things, right? You don't see eye to eye on some things. You're just like, meh. And then overall, it feels like being alone, approaching a situation, and whatever situation it is, alone is the Empress. It feels like a lot of stuff is good. A lot of stuff is going on. Information is key. Not having the information that you need is going to be a hardship for you. You need the Page of Swords to be reversed almost. You need to have more information, more good stuff, more communication, more things that are going to be lined up that are going to help you work. You need people on your side. You need things on your side. You need information on your side to make it happen. And the Ten of Swords reversed says that the cutting, anything that's cutting is in the swords, does not need to happen, right? Anything that's cutting does not need to happen because we have more information. We're approaching things from a better perspective. Will I feel better being alone? It's kind of well, not really feel better being alone, but just realize the husband has limited ability to help, right? A limited ability to help. Overall, it just feels like that this is not something where there's just going to be a ton of help, but there are some help. I mean, there are some help. Overall, I just wouldn't give up. Anyway, I'm going on an interview on Thursday. Congrats. Will I be able to get the job? Or should I work on to get a better chance to get the job? Let's find out. Now, that is a reading we absolutely can do and all of this other stuff. That is a reading that's going to be helpful, and I think it's going to be fantastic, too. Now, we got a big interview on Thursday, 2 days away, depending upon where you live. Maybe tomorrow, depending on where you live. I think the interview is good. You're going to get the job. That's what I have. Should I be able to get the job? Absolutely. High Priestess. Okay, you want something to work on? You need basically to understand the company, the job. You need to understand what they want from you, and you need to be able to deliver that verbally in the interview. Does that make sense? So understand what they need, right? High Priestess is all about collecting, knowing all of the information that you need. Because a lot of times you're going into an interview and they're going to ask me about a programming language. I want to make sure I know that programming language, right? You got to make sure you know that programming language. You have the information that you need. It's going to be better off. Ace of Cups shows a celebration of you getting the job. It looks like you do get it. Four of Wands says you're a good fit, and they know it. You're a good fit to get in there. You're a good fit for this. So the Four of Wands, they like you in that position. They want you in their house. And the Queen of Pentacles, they make you an offer, and the offer is pretty good. So if you want to know what to go in there with, you definitely want to understand their requirements. You want to understand the job position. You want to understand their company, and you want to be able to verbally regurgitate that in a way that is more impressive than most of the average people that walk in there. Anyway, is Sean a friend or a foe? Wow. What are they at? Are they a friend or a foe? Is this somebody who's going to help us out, or are they going to drag us down into the drama, into the street? We need this information immediately. All right, Sean is going to be maybe a little bit of both. PGV, you're 2 away. You're 2 away, PGV. We're coming up on you. I know it's a long queue, but it is the TO show. We have a gazillion readings every night. That's the way it goes. Sorry about the wait, anybody. By the way, if you want to see the queue. By the way, we don't have to go anywhere tonight. We're going to stay here all night. I don't got to go anywhere and eat a banana. I don't got to take a shower anytime soon. I don't got to go to anything. All right. You got PJV here. So we're currently reading Nancy, and then PJV is going to be next. And we got Nakona, Kotoko. We just did Kotoko. Never mind. We got Linda, etc., etc. Okay. Is Sean a friend or a foe? I would say that they're a friend that you can't really rely on very well. Does that make sense? They're a friend that you can't really rely on. Anyway, Liz, thank you for a very generous donation. I appreciate that. You got the Five of Cups. It feels like this is sort of a depressing friend. It feels like somebody that is sort of in the glass half empty side of the view of life. It feels like they do give you They do give you a lot of cool things. They do give you a lot of cool interactions sometimes, but sometimes they're just too flighty. They're just all over the place. You never kind of know where they're going to settle because their opinions sort of change a little bit here and there. Sometimes they're really supportive. Other times they're kind of stab you in the back. You do have a lot of sort of things going on with this particular person. Overall, I think they are a friend, but I would be, kind of very hesitant about just dumping everything on them. Does that make sense? Dumping everything on them. Sort of keep your distance a little bit, just be like, don't share anything that could be used against you kind of thing. Anyway, master. I mean, that seems excessive, but I mean, hey, that's where it goes. All right. Let's see. Should I call Jay the Leo or should I wait for him to call me? We had a fight and he blocked me. Okay. Well, that kind of decides it, doesn't it? That kind of decides it a little bit. If they blocked you, you can't exactly call them. Let's find out. I'm going to go with the Thoth. I like the Thoth. We haven't used the Thoth all day. And now it's time. PJV gets the thought. Should I call them or should they call me? But they blocked me, so kind of answers itself a little bit. Yeah, you should wait. For them to call. Okay. They need a cool down period. That's what we need a cool down period. We need a place that we can rest. We can get stuff back to normal a little bit, and all the stuff going on. Let's see, maybe to take the dogs out and bring you. Okay. All right. Anyway, should I call Leo? Should I wait for them to call me? Wait for them, right? You're presenting them with an option that they don't want to deal with, that they just don't want to deal with, right? I'm getting an option I don't want to deal with. You already made your opinion known. You've already put the fire out there. You've already sort of, put it out there, launched forward with it and stuff like that. And that is going to be something that is kind of, challenging to get done. But you did that. You made everything known and it didn't really work out, or it didn't really function the way you wanted it to function. Overall, just wait. Wait for the truce, right? Wait for the truce. It's going to be critical. It's going to be important with that. And, overall, you're going to have a dry spell. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have a dry spell with a Leo. You have to let the Leo come around again, right? You have the Leo come around and relax. Let them do what they do. Kim, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Now, it looks like we have something to do now. Now we have a task to do, apparently. Okay. Going for an interview on Thursday. Will I get the job? We already did that. Am I a toxic friend or am I just the victim of a narcissist? We're going to use the Thoth for that too. Shamik, what's going on? Good to see you. Hello, how are you? Are you a toxic friend? I'm going to say no. Linda, I think you're a nice person, quite frankly. I mean, you're a nice person. I love you and I think you're amazing. But, that's just me. All right. Am I a toxic friend or just a victim? I think that you've just had things crumble before your feet. You've just had things crumble and you have to react to it in some way, somehow. But for now, you've just had things crumble. The Chariot, you've made some movement. You've launched into it. Serena, thank you for being here. What's going on? By the way, we are ending soon. Now we have stuff we have to do, apparently. We have the Chariot. We're launching forward. You did what you needed to do. But the whole thing was crumbling down anyway. You had to watch it fall. You had to watch it collapse. That's just life sometimes. You're going to have to watch it sort of crumble in front of you. The emotions are separate, right? The emotions have been separated. We have a difference of levels. We have the emotions that are disconnected. We have a disconnect in relationship. We have a disconnect in communication. We have a disconnect in a lot of different things as it goes. Ace of Cups, though. Ace of Cups says that it's going to be able to be better overall, right? It's going to be able to be better. That's going to be there. Kolzaya, thank you for your donation. All right, we do have to end soon. We have something to do now, apparently. I got a text. I got tasks. I've been allocated tasks to do. Anyway, but yeah, we have Ace of Cups. This is going to be something that you're going to be able to recover, right? You're going to be able to recover it. Just what it collapsed. It collapsed. Treat it like it is collapsed. Treat it like it is disconnected. Treat it as it is, right? Because you don't want to invest a ton more energy into this and end up with another collapse. So treat it as it needs to be treated. Treat it lightly. I think that's going to be critical and important as it goes. Anyway, at least that's just my opinion on the Thoth and on the cards that we got on there. Ananya. Ananya wants to know a positive general reading for me, feeling defeated. Never feel defeated. Okay, positive reading. Let's not use the Thoth. A positive reading. Let's use this beautiful deck over here, my friends, otherwise known as the Golden Wheel. The Golden Wheel makes it happen. The Golden Wheel makes the grade, and that's what you really want in life, is a lot of more golden wheels, because the Golden Wheel gives you the good news that you like to have and the end of the day. Right. I mean, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Tonight I'm hyped because I'm doing tarot and it energizes me and I get excited, right? Because I've been, been working all day and this is my fun time. This is my fun time. Okay. I love it when I get my fun time. A positive energy reading for me, feeling defeated. First off, don't feel defeated. A master of the obvious. You know what's wrong? Let me tell you what's wrong. You've got too much work. You got too much to do. You got too much hanging on the line. You got too much. Ananya, you couldn't do that stuff. You can't do all of that. Ain't nobody going to be able to do all of that perfectly. You're going to have to lower that a little bit. Calm it down. Bring it down a notch. That's going to be important for you because Eight of Wheels says we'll work through it. That's not going to be that bad. We're going to work through it. It's not going to be there. The Empress, find your comfort zone in the situation, right? The comfort zone in your situation. A lot of times we just feel out of our element, out of our zone. We're not in our comfort zone. We do feel defeated. And I think feeling defeated is number one problem you're having. The Empress says take command of what needs to be taken command of and let go of the rest. Because a lot of things you just can't control. You're going to have to let go of it and let it ride and let it go forth. You can't micromanage all of that. You can't make people do what you want them to do. You can't get the situations where you need it to be. It's going to be difficult. Empress, take charge of what you can and let go of the rest. Because the Ace of Wheels says at the end of the day, there's new things coming up that are going to make the grade. New things coming up, they're going to make it better. They're going to make it improve. Things are going to get better. You're just going to have to give it a chance and give it time. And you can't do that if you're feeling defeated. You're not going to see the opportunity coming from a mile away, right? But take command of what you can and let go of the rest. Okay. Okay. Why are they touching me? All right. KD, I already put that deck up. All right. But I have to get it back out. This, my friends, is KD's deck. This is the Symbolon. It's a Symbolon. There. It's upside down. This is KD's deck. This, the Symbolon. The Symbolon. The Symbolon is KD's deck. This is the deck that will tell KD what KD needs to know. Because this is KD's new favorite deck. So I'm just saying, KD's already shopping for it. KD already looked it up. KD already said, how much is that damn deck he's been using over there? Okay. Why are they touching me? All right. Now, if you just joined the stream, you're probably confused. But KD indeed has something touching her. KD has something touching her, and it's causing anxiety. And we need to know why they are touching me. Why are they touching me? What do they want? Why are they touching me right there? Because it tickles. Okay. They definitely are working on something. It feels like that they've been around for a long time. They have been around for a long time. Nikona, apparently I did not. Nikona, repeat your question. Tonight's a busy night, Nikona. Tonight, I got 45 donations, Nikona. I'm sorry. Nikona, let me know what your other question was. Okay. Anyway, yeah. This is something that's been around since childhood. It's almost like either it's a guardian or it's something that's looking over you, right? It's a guardian or it's something that's looking over you. But yeah, they're sort of guarding you, or they are protecting you, right? They're protecting you with that. Or they're going to throw you into the stream. They could be throwing you into the stream. You know, they could be saying their goodbyes. I'm not sure what's going on. But overall, it's just a touchy-feely family, right? You got the dancing little kid over here. You got the dude with the awkward feet, you know? I mean, you do get the awkward feet going on. You got the lady holding the rose. You got the girl who's completely checked out and disinterested in the back. And then you have the flower girl up front. And she's really excited about everything. She's tossing flowers in the air like she just don't care. But yeah, it seems like this is a family thing. This is something that has been around. It's a long time going. And you know, basically they're just, but if you know, it's like you're trapped. It's like they have you trapped a little bit right there. Trapped a little bit under the fire. They're putting you under the fire sometimes, though. They're putting you under the fire sometimes. Maybe experimenting on you. I'm not saying entertainment purposes only, but the cork is up on the lid, and sometimes you're under the flame, you're under the fire a little bit during that touchy thing. But yeah, that's you know, that's where it goes. That's where it is. That's where it goes. Anyway, where she's bending over to touch. You know, that is something you got to do. That is something you got to do. You know. All right. Anyway, that wasn't as funny as the other one. It wasn't as funny as the other one was. I was kind of hoping it would be. I'm just saying. I kind of hoping it would be, but. That's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, Nikona, apparently I didn't do your other reading. Nikona, let me know what it was. I'll get it right now. I'll get it knocked out right now. Have I already been exposed to or experienced my future career? Ooh, very nice. Let's find out. Let's find out by using the Tarot of the Unknown. The Tarot of the Unknown. The Tarot of the Mystery, Tarot of the Unknown, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know, worshiping God, yada, washi, whatever. Okay. Have I already been exposed to or physically experienced my passion career? I think so. I think the Giffany. I think that you've had early childhood experiences. You've had excitement that has come about that you love. You're holding on to that book. You love it. You were excited about it. Something that you were passionate about. King of Cups, though, says you kind of lost it a little bit. You kind of lost that. You're like, that's unrealistic. That's not something that I could do. Maybe it's not something that I wanted to at all. But then you abandoned it. You abandon it. So it is something that you've loved in the past that you have indeed abandoned. You need to readdress it. You need to rechase it. You need to get it done. I think that's going to be important for you to get done, right? Anyway, what else we got going on? We got Liz. Does my recent ex want me back? Interesting. Liz, does the ex want me back? For this, I want the Mons Tarot, that's for sure. For this, I do want the Mons Tarot. I like it. I love me some Mons Tarot. Does recent ex want me back? So Liz had a good relationship. It seems that the ex wasn't too thrilled about it. The ex had to get something else going on. King of Cups, the ex is kind of lonely out there, I gotta say. Ace of Pentacles, they wouldn't mind that. The Ten of Cups, I'm gonna say yes. Thumbs up on this. I like it a lot. I would say that the ex does want you back. King of Cups means that they feel like they made a mistake, that they feel like this is not something that they were good at doing. It's not something they wanted to chase. They want to get excited about. They feel like they made a mistake, not something they wanted to check out and fully sign up for. It feels like that this is something that they do regret. We do have some regrets with the King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles says they love a new chance, a new opportunity. They want to approach this a little bit from a different perspective. They want to approach it better. And the World card says, hey, this is going to be something that works out. This is going to be something that has a good ending, a happy ending. today. Everybody's excited about it. They love it. And the Ten of Cups, again, the happy home, happy family. They want to readdress and reacquaint that. I think that's going to be something they're excited about. Liz, I would go for it. I would run for it, Liz. I would go for it. I would get the heart balloons out there and send them over to that ex, because I think this is something they want to engage in. Now, why is Jackson infuriated with Nick? Is Jackson into men? Oh, my. I don't know. Let's see, Kim. Let's see if Jackson's into men. By using the masculine, the tarot. Yeah, we're going to use the masculine. The tarot of the divine masculine. If I were into men, and there are some cute-ass men out there, I'm just saying now, if I were into men, I would use the tarot of the divine masculine to get a masculine going with that. Now, let's see about that. Kolziah, we're going to read yours tomorrow. I got a new assignment, Kolziah. Apparently, I need to go do something. Kolziah. I'll get yours first thing tomorrow. Anyway, is Jackson infuriated with Nick? Is Jackson into men? All right. Tarot of divine masculine will tell you. The King of Swords, they, with the Two of Pentacles and the Keeper of Swords and the Page of Wands, it feels like that this person made them make a decision that they didn't want to make. They made a decision that they did not want to make, right? The King of Swords, I've been forced into something. I've been launched into something. I've been pushed into a situation I didn't want to be in. And the Two of Pentacles, I had to make a decision. Now I need to choose a choice that maybe I should not have chosen, or maybe I did not want to choose in the first place. But now I have to choose it. Now it's something I have to make a decision on. Keeper of Swords and the Page of Wands. I'm going to say, man, Page of Wands. How do you determine if somebody's into men or not? I don't know. Maybe somebody's into, I don't know. Keeper of Swords and Page of Wands. I'm going to go with yeah. I think that they might like men. I think that they might enjoy a good man there, because I'm just saying.
Everybody loves the D.
They may enjoy a good man. Now, why do I say that? The Keeper of Swords. Maybe they enjoy keeping the swords handy. Maybe they enjoy keeping the swords handy. Maybe that they like the sword. They like playing with the swords. They enjoy the swords, right? The Keeper of Swords. And the Page of Wands, maybe they're new at touching the wands. Maybe they're new at enjoying themselves a nice wand. I don't know, but I'm just saying the Page of Wands seems like, hey, I'm wandering into a place that I kind of like sometimes, you know. I'm wandering in a place that maybe I enjoy. The Page of Wands, maybe I'm not familiar with it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. The Keeper of Swords, I like to keep some swords handy. You never know. And the Two of Pentacles, they had to make some choices anyway. So sometimes, see, KD says the Two of Pentacles means they're bi. That could be it too. The Two of Pentacles, make some choices between which one do you like? But you can like both, and nothing wrong with liking both. And the King of Swords, you have to submit to the challenge, get it done, enjoy what you enjoy. At the end of the day, you do what you want to do. Ain't nobody, and somebody has an opinion about it, you don't even listen to them. You do what you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You just need to enjoy yourself. If that involves whoever you want to love, you love whoever that is. Because in life, you only live once, and you need to have fun. If you don't have fun in life, why the hell are you here? Why are you even here if you're not having some fun? Anyway, that is it from me. Tarot of the Divine Masculine. If you don't have this deck, A+. Beautiful, gorgeous deck. Quite possibly my top 10 of all time of decks. I'm not even kidding. This is a beautiful, the cardstock is just top notch. The back is cool. The cards are cool. The cards feel fantastic. Beautiful card quality, gorgeous graphics. This is in my top 10 decks of all time, by far. Anyway, thank you for being with us tonight. I greatly appreciate that. Kolziah, we'll get you tomorrow. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you then.